Hi guys, this is AJ from Better Furniture, and as they say in the Philippines, long time no see. It has been 1 year since my last video, but I have a good excuse for this delay. So as you may know, I work full-time as a software engineer and I don't have much time for the furniture. Although I try to spend an hour or two every day, it's still not enough, and sometimes new designs take a year or more. So last year I decided to hire a person who will help me finishing and sanding and stuff like that. And with that help, I was able to iterate quickly and finalize Simba 2023 update. The new design is better in every way. The lines are smooth, the parts are stronger, it's easier to build, and there is a brand new build guide. So I published the files on Etsy and I raised the price to $30. And by the way, if you stay till the end of this video, I will tell you how to buy these files for just $9. Once I published the new design with the new pricing, I started to get sales, and at some point I got more than $1,000 per month every month. So with that income from the file sales, I decided to rent a separate building for the workshop. And I was thinking I will finish it in a couple of months, but it took me 8 months to finish it. But today we're finally going to see it, and we're going there now. So let's get to the new workshop and I will show you how it looks like.
Connected.
So as you may notice, I changed my car. Before I had Honda Accord, now this is Honda CR-V. Same year, but just more suitable for woodworking stuff. I can put plywood on the roof, I can put chairs inside the car, so much better. We also moved to another house now that we don't need a workshop, and now that the COVID is done, we moved back closer to civilization. I will show a map somewhere on the screen just to show you where we're going, where the workshop is, where my house is. It's around 15 to 20 minutes drive with no traffic, and sometimes up to 40 minutes with traffic. One of the best things about the new workshop is that it is located in an industrial zone. No one is living there, and I can make noise 24/7. Any time of the day, my machines can cut. I will not disturb anyone. Another great feature of the workshop is that it is fully air-conned. And in Philippines, it is important because if I want to work in daytime, it is super hot. So one benefit is that it's not hot, and the second benefit is there is less moist, and this is critical for electronics. So hopefully my machine will last longer. And while we are driving, I'd like to tell about a couple of changes that I made. First thing is I started an Instagram channel. Please subscribe to my Instagram. I post updates there much more frequently than here in YouTube channel because it's much easier to make. Another thing is that I fully upgraded my Patreon account. I removed all the tiers. I left one tier, which is $9 per month, and it gives you access to all of the files that I have and all of the files that I will have. I also share progress updates and upcoming designs and a lot of things. I think there's more than 50 posts already. So please subscribe to my Patreon. And this is the secret hint. If you want to get Simba files for just $9, subscribe to my Patreon, download the files, and then cancel the subscription. I don't mind. You can do it. And since we're talking about Patreon, I would like to thank all my supporters. You guys rock. And trust me, in the future there will be more and more value in that account. I will share more business related ideas and tips and tricks. We're almost there. This is the industrial zone of the city. Here you can find warehouses of Coca-Cola, beer companies, and Better Furniture Workshop. So here's the space. It's a 1000 square meter warehouse with 2 office spaces on the top. I just rented this one, this small unit. It's 50 square meters, and as you can see, it is on the 2nd floor. So this is the biggest drawback of this unit, is that I have to bring all the plywood and all my tools up there to the 2nd floor, which is super inconvenient. And there's another major drawback that I will show you later. So let's see what's inside. Here we have a Bohol dance studio. Sometimes they are louder than me, so they don't care about my noise. And the guy also has a YouTube channel. Maybe you can check it out. I will add a link in the description. Yeah, so this is how the place looks like. So here is my new workshop that took me 8 months to build. I really underestimated how much tools I have, and when I brought everything here, it was a mess. I showed them this mess in my Patreon account. I will put a photo here, but it will be blurry. If you want to see the real mess, subscribe to my Patreon. But now it's done, and I went through several iterations of different rack design. I think this is attempt number 13 or something. So this is my new rack design. These things are cut on the CNC machine, and these are just 2x2s. This is just plywood, so it is really easy and quick to make. It's very strong, can hold hundreds of kilograms, and you can make any size, any number of shelves. You can also make workbenches with this and any other items. And I'm planning to build a long workbench here. Another thing is the CNC machine. It's been through many upgrades. I'll make another video about everything about this machine. The main thing is it's now not work bee, it's already queen bee. As you can see, it has linear rails. I bought the new CNC table from AliExpress, and I built this big bar just to hold the hose, but it turned out so strong that I was even able to lift the whole machine. When I was swapping the tables, I was lifting the machine using that bar with the belts and stuff. Maybe I will show a small footage here. The old table was completely redone into this huge workbench, and as you can see, I still saved the image pattern. And the nice thing about this workbench is that it has wheels, so it's really easy to move, and I can use it for many purposes. Another design I'm working on is this apparatus. I call it apparatus. It is a plywood workbench system or a cabinet system. So these things are cut on a CNC machine. Those are tiny columns with some slots for plywood, and as you can see, the plywood fits flush here. So this is how it looks inside. I still didn't finish it. I need to put thin plywood layer here, but the main idea is that these columns were cut from this plywood. So I'm reusing what you can call a waste. I'm reusing it, and when it's combined two layers together, they are super strong. This one is not bending in any way, so it acts as a torsion box. So I will put a thin plywood layer here and it will be finished. Then I will paint it. Here I have my logo stamp. I heat it with this torch and then I can stamp my items, still experimenting. And here I'm experimenting with the new sanding approach, and I'm going to build a bigger machine that uses these sanding things just to speed up sanding process. This one we use to remove the tabs. Here I have my new dust collection. I also went through several iterations. At first I bought a really big dust collector, but it was so loud that I couldn't even stand it, even wearing headphones. So I sold it and I bought this one smaller. It works perfectly fine. We have the new logo, and I'm going to carve it from MDF probably. And can you believe, guys, I have never ever carved a single thing. Not a sign, not a flag, not even a crocodile. I have never did any carving, but maybe I will eventually. Another thing about the machine is that it has completely new electronics. It's a root controller, brand new drivers, 48 volts power supply. This machine is now a really fast beast. It can drive up to 10 meters per minute, which is super fast, and it's super powerful, has a lot of torque. Here I have some storage, scraps, wood, plywood. Fits here nicely. Here is my office. I have a 3D printer here, my computer, couple of screens, and a tiny kitchen with tea and coffee if I'm thirsty. This is what I'm working on right now. This is a new chair design. I call it gravity chair, and I'm going to cut it today. Once I cut it today, I will put the files in my Patreon account. The workshop has a small toilet here, which is nice. And the second biggest problem that I was going to tell you about this place is that this is the only ventilation I have. So this tiny small fan is the only thing that sucks the air out, and that's why I realized that I cannot paint anything here, and even sanding is a problem. When I use varnish or paint, it gets super stinky, and there is no way to get that smell out because this whole workshop is practically airtight because of the aircon. So I decided to rent another place. It's an outdoor lot with a roll-up storage room where I will build a kind of finishing department. So I will show it to you in the next video. The lease contract is already signed, and there is one thing about that lot that could possibly change my business forever, and I will tell you what that thing is in the next video. So please subscribe, don't miss any videos. Another nice thing about the upgraded CNC machine is that it now has a web server inside, so I can operate it with Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and I don't need to connect any wires, and I don't need a separate computer always running here because there is a computer inside already. So what I do is I use this cart, which is super convenient. I have all the tools I need here, and I just put my laptop on this cart and I can operate the machine from any place with no wires running from the laptop to the machine. I have the new studio equipment, filming equipment. I have lights, I have cameras, everything to make nice videos. So hopefully I will make more videos, and I'm trying to hire a video editor right now. So I really hope to produce more content and to document things. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. This was my new workshop, and I hope to produce more content. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel, subscribe to my Instagram, Patreon, Facebook groups, visit my website, and don't forget one important thing: let your robots make cash. See you.